Hello, hello. Welcome to 2022. I am going to try to keep looking at the camera. This is I don't know what take. I did a video and on my Mac and it was great and I don't know what happened. And I've been looking at videos of myself and I'm trying to focus on looking at the camera. Anywho, welcome to 2022. Here we are. And it still feels like 2020, which I call the year of the dragon because it's dragging on. And I'm tired of it. And I'm here because I want to talk about my two favorite subjects, quantum physics and Prince. What would Prince do? I think about this all the time. And one of the reasons why he's my favorite person is because over the years, it's not so much his music as I follow his way of life. He had a certain way of thinking, and I believe that his thinking and his thoughts, there's a Prince song, I digress, on the 2010 album, and he says, thoughts become reality. And now that I've practiced quantum physics and I've listened to his music, the lyrics mean so much more than they used to. And my goal here is to hope that you can resonate with it, and even more so, that we can all join collectively as a collective conscious and train our thoughts to focusing on the things that we really want. I found out about quantum physics right here on YouTube. I stumbled upon it. I found an audio version of a book by a Russian author called Vadim Zeland. My friend, I like to call him my friend, I hope he calls me friend back, Owen Hunt, aka Bootsy Greenwood. If you are not following him on YouTube, I'll put the links to his, I think he has two YouTubes, one Bootsy Greenwood and one Blue Collar Mystics, which is a fun group of folks to follow. If you're not following them, you want to follow them. They're really exciting and fun. Bunch of, they're Blue Collar Mystics. They're fellow mystics and quantum physicists. It's really great. But I stumbled upon quantum physics and I had already been down the rabbit hole. I've always been into the law of attraction and things like that. However, quantum physics I found really took everything to a whole other level. We live in a day and time where everyone is talking about trust the science, trust science, trust science. And I'll talk to some people and they'll tell me, oh, quantum, what you're talking about, that's reality creation. It's not science. And I'm here to tell you, yes, it is. And one of the things I want to elaborate on is the relationship between reality creation and, in fact, science. Let's see. The word energy, I'm cheating, gets thrown around a lot. We hear the person got bad energy, good energy, high vibe, low vibrational, everything. Especially in this whole law of attraction community, there's so many videos you can watch about law of attraction, manifestation, and all this other stuff. It's good stuff. Don't not watch it. However, I believe that quantum physics takes it to a different level because you can actually control your thoughts and control the outcome of what it is that you're trying to desire. This is what we call in the trans-surfing community trans-surfing. This is what I learned in that book by Vadim Zeland. What quantum physics is the relationship between energy and matter. As Prince said, thoughts become reality. How does energy control matter? That's also the relationship between thoughts and things, right? What we're thinking about manifests itself. And everything is energy. Everything is energy. Everything is constantly, the only thing that's constant is vibration, is change. Everything is constant. Everything is energy, and energy resides in a state of possibility. And that's what makes this whole quantum physics thing so exciting for me, is because as you create, there's so much different possibilities and so many different outcomes. And I'll explain to you where the science is in all of this. The Latin word for quantum means how much. And there are these things called photons. And photons are individual units of energy. Max Planck was a German physicist, and he's known as the grandfather of quantum mechanics. I will use quantum mechanics and quantum physics interchangeably. I've read about it. I haven't been able to find a distinct difference between the two of them. I think they're both one and the same. In 1900, he developed a theory of how energy is radiated and absorbed. And after his theory, a lot of other scientists began to study this, and they come up with a whole bunch of different other discoveries, which is pretty exciting, right? Thanks to quantum physics, we have gravity. There's Newtonian physics, I believe, and then there's different other types of physics. One of the theories, one of the experiments, and the best experiment that my favorite experiment is the double slit experiment. I will insert a picture below to illustrate what the double slit experiment actually scientifically proved about probability and possibility. Kind of same thing, right? What they did was they took, I don't know what it was, a board or a metal, whatever, and they had two slits in it, and they would shoot these photons through, and the photons, the scientists were they studied to see if they could see if the photons would travel the same way and would end up in the same spot. What's really interesting is that the photons actually, instead of traveling as individual units of energy, they joined together and formed waves. And they could never predict where the waves were going to end up on the other side. This is something that drove Einstein. It confused him to his death, they say. There's something they called interference, and they wondered if that interference, whatever it is, would be what caused the photons to start to act as waves and what interfered with them ending up as to where they ended up. What the heck does this have to do with thoughts becoming things? Could it be that the thoughts of the individuals actually helped manipulate where the waves ended up going? Who knows? Our feelings and thoughts control all vibrating energy. You ever notice, like, the more you think about something or worry about something that you don't want, you seem to attract it more and more? If we can be more conscious of our thoughts and start thinking about the things we actually do want as opposed to the things that we actually don't want, I think that we could control, for lack of a better word, and more so create possibilities that we actually want to happen and control and create outcomes that we want to happen. Let me know in your comments what you think about this. If you're not following my friends at Blue Collar Mystics, follow them. If you want some more information, I'd like to do a series on quantum physics and break it down and make it more palatable and more relatable to everyday situations, and see how can we use quantum physics to shift there's also something called a pendulum to get that pendulum in a more state of homeostasis, and create a more pleasant outcome for 2020. Anyway, have an incredible day. Keep your thoughts positive. Keep your vibrations high. I'm trying to keep looking at this camera. I will get used to it, I promise. Like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to hear your feedback. Let me know if this made any sense. Let me know if it didn't. Let me know if you want more elaboration. I would love to interact with you. Follow me, Quantum Queen 3121 on Instagram, and just have a great weekend. Bye.